Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another monthly roundup. This is the end of the month of March. It has been a special one. I've been home now 3 weeks without working from home and just going out for groceries and runs or walks by myself or with my husband. So social distancing has been a real thing, and yeah, I talked about it a little bit in a Get Ready With Me after the first week, or even after, I think it was at the end of the first week, and things have changed a bit in the Netherlands. They have gotten a little bit more strict with rules and things like that. You can now really feel it in the supermarket where, you have to be with one person for family, and you have to have a cart to keep distance between the people. And I think it's all for the best. But it was definitely not a month in which I wore a lot of makeup, and we'll see it in both my favorites and the amount of empties, which is not much at all. So overall, not a lot of makeup, but yet I still have some things that I like, and I enjoyed playing with makeup when I did. I enjoyed filming. I had a lot of more, headspace, I think, for filming, and I really liked it. I didn't have a lot of time, more than usual, and actually I find that working from home is stressing me out and taking so much more energy than working from the office. But nevertheless, I've been really enjoying the hobby part of my YouTube channel and Instagram, and I think there were some nice videos this month. So without further blabbing, let's get into this month's favorites. I'm gonna start with skincare because it's what I've been paying the most attention to. I also made a bonus video this month showing you my morning skincare routine, because I find that it is really important to be effective and efficient in working from home, is to still wake up and do somewhat of a routine that brings you from sleeping and bed and rest to awake and productive mode. For me, that used to be doing my makeup in the morning, but now that I don't really go out, I kind of save that time to do some yoga in the morning, or to just start earlier work so that I can end earlier and have more time to do my things or spend with my husband. So skincare has been definitely a central point for me, and what I have been targeting specifically is these stubborn lines up here that are starting to be visible even when I don't lift my eyebrow. And I talked about that as well in another Get Ready With Me this month, about the fact that I'm playing with the idea of getting Botox for this and for my headaches. But go see that video without me blabbing again. What I've been using to target that is differential. Now, this is an old tube, and I'm actually, when I did my skincare inventory, I was quite ashamed about it, but I felt like the expiry date was still good, and I really wanted to finish it, and it's really almost finished. Look at how little is left. But I find that this is working so well for me. I use it almost every night, except for once in a while. I use it 2 nights, then one night I'll skip, and I'll do a more, let's say, exfoliating routine, so with a glycolic acid, for example. And I do that to mix it up and use more products on one hand, and why not? Let's put it that way. I also do that when, for example, I'm outside a lot and I feel like my skin needs a little bit of love, then I'll even skip the exfoliation and just keep it very hydrating and soothing. But this guy has been doing great. At the beginning, I had to get used to it. It used to give me perioral dermatitis, but so far in these last month and a half that I've been using it very regularly, it hasn't given me that problem, and I've been loving this. I really feel when I use it in the next morning, I feel my skin is tighter, happier, less oily. I think part of it is because I'm at home, but I feel like my skin is less oily, I have less breakouts, my pores look a little bit cleaner. I think overall my skin is much happier Could be also because I'm not wearing makeup. But anyways, I really like this. And I was hoping that my husband was supposed to go to the US last weekend for a conference, and he was going to buy me 1 or 2 new tubes. But since travel isn't happening right now, obviously, I'm almost out. So that will be something that I will be repurchasing once I'll be able to get my hands on it. I don't think it's available here in the Netherlands, and definitely not just by going to a pharmacy and asking for it. So I would have to get a prescription. But other than cosmetically, I feel better. My skin feels better with it. I don't really have acne that needs a dermatologist's opinion for prescription. So nevertheless, love this. Definitely recommend it for those in the US who can get it at Target. Absolutely. The next up is the Good Molecules Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. This was gifted to me by the brand, and I'm up to here right now, and I'm really liking this, especially when I'm not going out or in the sun, or like today it's an overcast day and I'm not really getting any sunlight in through the house. I really like this. It does a good job. I feel like it hydrates and nourishes my skin. It protects my skin. It also gives it a little bit of a smoother effect. I really like this product. It's it's really nice. I have a full video on the Good Molecules skincare that they had sent me initially, the routine for our combination oily skin. So I'll link that here if you want to hear more. But I've been really liking this moisturizer. Now moving to makeup, one big favorite are the Clionadh Cosmetics Multichromes. They are so gorgeous, you guys. So gorgeous, so worth the price, very much worth the wait for them to ship and arrive. I bought them when they did their sale in January, I think, and they arrived a month later. And I bought it within the first few minutes of the sales going live. And I have mainly glitter multichrome, and this one right here is one of the new vibrant multichromes. The rest are glitter multichromes. Yeah, I think so. And I love the finish. They're very, very sparkly. They're very special. And I'm actually toying with the idea of ordering some more of the more neutral tones so that I can use them more on a regular basis. But I'm gonna wait for this whole situation to pass with coronavirus and everything, because it's pointless to order now and it will take forever to arrive, and if at all. So I'm just gonna wait. But I am so in love with these. So in love with these. Then I have a blush favorite, and this is the Cheeky Summer Duo by Jouer Cosmetics in this beautiful, I love Jouer blush and bronzer. These cases are so sturdy and luxurious feeling. But this one right here specifically has my perfect shades. It's just, especially this one right here, this terracotta is beautiful. This is more peachy. Works really well with my skin tone. I have to go in with quite a light hand with the Jouer one. And I mentioned this in my Colourpop and Mulan duping video, because this one is a dupe for the blush in that collection. And I just love it. It has a sheen. It has the right warmth. I love it. Definitely a great purchase. I saw it's still available on Beautylish. For now it's sold out on Beauty Bay, but I don't know if it's forever or just for now, but you can still find it in places if you want it. The final favorite is not a item but a technique, and actually it's thanks to my friend Julia. We had a video call I think last week or so, and we were discussing blushes and cream blushes and such, and we were discussing brushes to apply blushes, and she suggested to try the Nabla foundation brush, which is foundation buffer brush. This guy right here, which is a flat but kind of rounded and soft brush, synthetic bristles, and I didn't like it to apply foundation. It was too small, it took too long, it left some streaks. But for cream blush, this works amazing. So I used it today to apply my Colourpop blush sticks, and I love it. It's really good. It's the right size for the cheeks. It's the right size. You can stamp or swirl, and you can do a lot of things. It's a great idea. Thank you, Julia, for recommending it. And yeah, just a tip, if you guys have it and you don't like it for foundation, you might like it for cream bronzer. No, blush. And those were my favorites. Quite a small number, but still something I really loved. Then we go to my empties, and this bag is empty. It's really, there's almost nothing in there. This month I colored my hair, so I have an empty of my hair color. This quarantine isn't really changing much my beauty routine because I have to, I always did my nails, for example, and my hair by myself, so that one's there. I still have one in my stash, so I'll go another 5 or 6 weeks before I have to do my hair again, and then I'll have to buy more because I have to color my hair. I have some pretty bad white hair or gray hair going on that it's not pretty. Then I finished the Cosrx Acne Pimple Master Patches, and I also already repurchased them. You'll see that in my haul, and yeah, these work really well. They work really well on like specific types of pimples. I feel like they kind of need to be almost at the surface. If they're very deep, it will not make such a big effect. So yeah, it depends on what you need, but I have really bad hormonal acne, or really bad. I have the odd pimple when my period is due or the week before my period, and I still have scars here and here from them actually going away. And it's a cycle of every month that is really annoying, but I can't do anything about it. Yay, hormones. So these really help to reduce the inflammation, make them go away faster, make them drain faster. Really good patches. And that was the last of my empties and my favorites. How are you guys doing? How is the end of this month for you? I know in the US quarantine is only like 2 weeks in, or even less than that. For now, for me, 3 weeks and counting. And I know Italy is now, I don't know, on the 5th week as well. I don't know. The whole of Italy less, but the north of Italy is quarantined for longer. Anyways, I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are holding on. I am honestly enjoying it, to be honest. Like, I try to watch the news only twice a day. First thing in the morning, and in the evening, then the 8 o'clock news in the Netherlands. I watch the Italian news in the morning on YouTube, and then the TV news in Dutch at 8 o'clock in the evening. And apart from that, I try really not to think about it too much, because it's good to be informed, but it's not good to overstress and be anxious about things. So for the rest, I'm enjoying time at home. We started a puzzle and trying to find more things to do together, instead of like me being locked up here, or my husband being, I don't know, playing video games or whatever else he feels like doing. So that is something we're learning to do, and yeah, I think it's okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm okay. I can go on like this for a longer time, and I'm planning on just staying inside as much as possible, and it's okay. I think what is really hard is for those who are alone rather than in couple, because I see that I definitely miss social interactions, and my husband, who's not a social person, actually sometimes says like, Alice, you should find someone else to bother. And I'm like, you're the only one I can, because you live with me and you married me, and just deal with it. Anyways, I hope you guys are okay. If you're not, reach out to the appropriate people. It's important to take care of yourself, and mental health is, together with actual physical health, is also very important in this time. I wish you all the best going forward, and let me know what your favorite product of March was. I'm happy and curious to read down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.